Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Joe, and in this video we're going to be modeling this charger right here. It's not so much of a complex model, but something I want to try to figure out is try to get an all-chord mesh and then also like an even distribution of density across the mesh. Sorry I won't be coming with so much enthusiasm today. I'm really tired. I'm still at work, so I'm just going to quickly run through this and try to get home. So what I have, I'll just bring in, let me quickly lock this my reference. So I'll just bring in a cube and I'll scale it up just like so, and we have a cube. So what I'll do, I'll just scale on the Y and eyeball the approximate size of this. So I think right about here we're cool on that. So I'm just going to select this face, and I'll delete those, right? So I'm just quickly going to select this edge and this. And what I want to do is apply the scale first, because if I don't apply the scale and just run into beveling, you'll see that the bevel is not like equal, it's not proportional. So what we would want to do is just apply the scale, and the bevel we're going to apply is going to be proportional. So I'm just going to apply right about here and try to make sure that we keep as low amount of density as possible, just so I can control the size and try to achieve all chords. So we're going to fill this face, and I'm going to insert this right here. And with this, I know that I can select this, join, select this, and join. I'm going to use my mirror modifier to not work twice. I'm going to apply this mirror modifier. So we have chords, and I think the main places that I need an edge loop, I'm going to dissolve this edge, are right here in the center and all of these places. So I think I'm also going to dissolve this edge loop. So what I want to do next is apply a subdivision to this, and we see that it works really poorly with the subdivision. What I want to do, I just want to add one loop to the center and then scale just like so. And then I want to select this edge and then just bevel it. It's just like a holding bevel. So we have this shape. I think I'm pretty much okay with this shape. So what I want to do next is I probably want to mirror this to the other side. So I'm going to mirror, and I think whatever operation that we carried here is also duplicated to this down part. So we can now add an edge loop here, and all we need to do now is to create this hole down here. So what I want to do next is just, I would bevel this and then bevel this in such an exaggerated manner so that I can have an insert here, right? And I can extrude one and then extrude properly and then delete that face. So I know that if I need a supporting edge loop around this side, I can just bring this in like this. I don't need to bother about the colors so much. So I have this. I'm just going to go back to the top Z view, and maybe I want to stretch on the Y a little bit. So with this, let me bring that back to the frame. I want to turn off that subdivision momentarily, and then I can select, I'll add one more. So I can select this loop right here, duplicate it, to separate that selection. And what I want to do next is, let me add a solidify modifier to it. So I don't want to just create this thickness right here. So I can apply that scale, even out the thickness. I want to add auto smooth to that, and I can just increase this just like so. So I think this is perfect. I'm going to turn on the subdivision on this. Then I want to turn on the subdivision on this also. So I think this is cool. This is calm. I think the next part I want to work on is this top part. So we have a low density mesh here, which I think would work in our favor. So what I want to do first is probably, I want to clear out this face. So we can select this and clear out this face. And I'm going to select this loop right here and see if it aligns from the side view. Does it align? I don't think so. Okay, so I think it aligns with our object like so. So I can use Shift S and bring the cursor to this area right here. And from here, I want to bring in a circle, right? And I want to bring in a circle of, bring in another circle. Let's do how many size? Let's do 8 sizes and see what that looks like. Or 6. Okay, let's start with 6. So we have this shape. What I want to do is just carve out the shape that we need for this part right here, and then I'll connect it to the main mesh. So how we're going to go about it, I'm going to GX into this point right here, and I can duplicate to the other side with the mirror modifier. So we have this basic shape. What I want to do next is I probably want to add another loop right here and probably mirror to this side. So I can apply that mirror. So we have this. I can probably select this 3 and then scale, just so that I can achieve that shape. And on the side view, I probably want to GX into this position right here. So we have that shape all figured out. What I'm quickly going to do now is to start just connecting stuff. So we have this. I'm going to dissolve this vertex right here, and maybe I want to connect this to a mesh. So we have this. I'm going to join this 2 F and then join this 2 with F. I'm going to take this, move it to the back a bit, take this, move it to the back a bit. So that's cool. That's not bad. What I want to do next now is I want to add a loop right here so I can easily connect this 2 with F, and then I want to subdivide this 2, and then I know that I have an edge that I can create here. So with this I can fill, and then I can fill, and then I can fill this also, and maybe I can GG, just move this back a bit. GG. So we have this. I probably just want to create 2 edges right here. GG. Let's move this back. And with this, I can fill. So I don't want to do this process again. What I want to do, I will just mirror to this side and then mirror to the other side. So we have this shape. I'm going to apply those 2 mirrors, and we can now extrude. So we have this weird edge right here. I don't like this edge. I want to dissolve it, but let me show. Maybe I'll probably dissolve it later. And then we can extrude this on the Z-axis. So while extruding now, I see that it's a bit smaller than our reference. So I want to select this edge and then scale, just like so. So let's extrude again. I think this is pretty much this good. So we have this shape. What I can do is I can fill this up and then add a holding to this, and then maybe insert this lightly. So we have an insert here. I can probably delete that face and then see if I can grid fill. So the grid fill worked perfectly. That is so good. I'm happy about that. What I want to do, this mesh here is horrible, like really, really horrible. So maybe I want to tidy this up, just like so. Go around, select all those edges. The mesh is it's really bad here, so I can delete that. Maybe I want to delete this also. Delete this vertex. So let's start connecting shit again. So we have, probably need to censor that. F. I don't know if they are equal amounts. Can't connect this to this. Let's F this. Can't connect this to this, F. Can't connect this to this, F. This to this, F. So this is cool. So in between, we have 1, 2, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to add 2 more loops. So I can add 2 loops on this side like this. And I know if I select this, I can F, 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 and it feels perfectly. So that's good news for me. And I can, let me try this. If it doesn't feel perfectly. So what we can do is count how many loops we have there. So maybe I've dissolved this edge and F, fail. So this is cool. I can mirror to this side and mirror to the other side. And then apply those 2 mirrors. So I don't need to walk twice. So I'll just add 1 more loop to this and then select this edge right here and just bevel that. So we have this. I can apply my subdivision to that. I think it's pretty cool. I want to bring back that bevel and maybe bevel this a bit more smoother. So this is all nice and cool. What I want to do, I want to be in control of the distribution of vertices here, but I see that I probably want to add an edge loop right here and just add a supporting all the way through. And then this also just add a supporting loop all the way through. I don't like this edge loop right here, so I'm going to take out that edge loop. I still don't have like a perfect, let me say I can use my space. I still don't have like a perfect edge loop. An edge, no. I don't have a perfect face size. And that bothers me, especially on this down part here. This top part is perfect, but this down part is not working. But I'm just going to go on with this. So the next part we need to work on is this holes right here. So we're just going to go to the top view and see where this starts from. We're looking at this place right here. So I can just select these 4 squares, insert this, convert this into a circle, rotate on the z-axis, and I can extrude. So I think we have the perfect size right now. What I want to do is let's just extrude and I'm going to insert, extrude. I'm going to extrude again. But this time I need to move it in a little bit. So there's a weird look that this has. So in order for this to have a better grip in the sockets, this was bent at an angle. So it's not a perfect straight plug. This is bent slightly and this is also bent slightly. So what I want to do is also achieve that bend in mind. So I'm going to move this right here, scale it up a bit, and we have this shape. What I can do is select this and extrude along normals just like so. But before I do that, I probably want to select this just like so and extrude again. So I think we're cool with this. I want to turn off my subdivision and then I probably want to turn on my auto smooth. So we have this setup. I'm going to select all of these edges. I'm going to apply. Before that, let me just select this edge and bevel. So I can delete this vertex, fill this face, and I can just bevel just like so. Let me see if that bevel is correct. I think it's approximately correct. So I can select those faces and this face and just extrude along normal like so. So we have that. I can select this edge right here, select this. Jesus. So with this edge selected, I will select this last and I will just apply a bevel to it. Just like so. So we can turn on the subdivision and see how those bevels are holding up. I think there's a weird shading here. So I want to GG this up a bit and then create a hole in here, right here. And then this also, I want to create another hole in right here. So instead of me working twice on this, I'm just going to mirror to the other side and apply my mirror, and I think we pretty much have this shape. Something I want to do, there's a weird thing going on here. So I want to turn off my subdivision and maybe I want to bevel this again. Just add an extra bevel to that and see what that looks like. Okay, I'm cool with that. And I think that's pretty much it for this model. I would really love to texture on this, but I really don't have the time right now. We probably would do a little bit of texturing on other models, and this is about it. And I'm looking at this mesh density right now. It's not even looking so bad. Let me go to this solid view and maybe apply my subdivision for a bit. I think this is not bad. I think the only place I need to reduce lobes are here, and apart from that, everything else is cool. I like this. So I'm done with this. I'm really done with this. So that's it, guys. So long, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Woo. 20 minutes.